What's this? Oh, lol, yeah. That's what I'm going for. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. I started off with a 30,000 by 30,000 thing. I'm doing pretty good. Welcome, GX, effects. This is embarrassing, because now I have to go for like 10 minutes. But, let's see, did I finish my coming back soon screen? I did not. Um, I'll just put up like a, X. There we go. I love caps lock sometimes. Okay. I'll be back, guys. Okay. we normally do. No. Okay, I am here now. Hello. Okay, how y'all doing? I'm back. I had to go for a minute. I did go drop off my sister. Bruh, I didn't even say feedback soon. Just kept this thing up. That's annoying. Okay. Yeah. So I am here now. How y'all doing? Ping Discord. I was thinking about it, but then last time I pinged at everyone got mad at me. Not everyone, but like 2 or 3 people got mad at me, and they let me know their opinion of them in the matter. And it's not like it's really that important of streams. Like I'm streaming Skyblock or anything. I'm just working on something for a server that I am pretty important to. Big old map. It's gonna be like a 30,000 by 30,000 map. It's gonna be pretty sick. It's just, I mean, it's stream channel, so it's logical. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just, I feel bad when I ping everyone. But, you know, I will ping everyone, and I will put your name under it, being like, he told me to. Okay. Everyone, I'm live. Oh wait, maybe like a little woo in there. Okay, and then I spelled Twitch wrong. At this point, I don't particularly care too much. It's more of like a funny joke. But yeah, it is stream channel. Yeah, okay, and then there we go. Wow. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of just me editing this world for the next like few hours. I mean, my goal is to get the entire world done within like a week or 2, but I doubt that's gonna happen. It'd be pretty cool if it did. I mean, I'm good with World Painter, but I'm not that good to do something like the fastest way possible. I can imagine there's a fast way to do this, and I just haven't. Skyblock is wacky right now. That's why I'm doing everything but Skyblock. Yeah, like we have like all the back end for the server like mostly done already. So it's just well, not most of it. We have a lot of it done. There's still a lot more to be done. But the map's like the most important thing to do right now, because then we can get into like the fun development, start making bosses. What server are we gonna make? How do we? It's so the map's gonna be 30,000 by 30,000. It's gonna be kind of like an explore your own, like you kind of just explore things as you want to. It's gonna be a massive world. It's gonna be pretty cool. There's gonna be bosses. We're thinking about theming a lot of things off of Greek mythology. So there'll be like Greek bosses, and you can fight like the gods and whatnot. There's different classes you can pick. Like you can become like a mage, a rogue, a paladin, a healer, and I think there's like 2 or 3 other ones. And each one has subclasses. Like once you level up a certain amount, you can start picking the subclasses, and then you can do better things, I guess. At least like magic spells you can do, and some like class exclusive weapons. Can you play with a group? Yeah, there's gonna be some sort of party system. It's not gonna be like a co-op like Hypixel has, but it's definitely gonna be like there's definitely gonna be some party system. Yeah. But we did think about making it where players have like their own equivalent of islands. Then we figured that probably, I think it'd be better for like trying to get players to use storage they have efficiently by not doing that. Well, yeah, healer would be pretty useless, I guess, if you didn't have friends. I mean, in every class we should have like some basic healing spell, except maybe like Berserk or something weird like that. but I guess healer would probably have the best healing spells because, you know, they're healer. But, yeah. This is the worst part when it starts auto-saving, and now I can't really edit the map until it's done auto-saving. Okay. I mean, gotta keep in mind how big this map really is. And this is just part of it. I mean, if that's however many blocks that is, that's a lot of blocks. But, yeah, me and my current member on Hypixel are working on it along with one of my friends that's called He's the three of us are kind of working on it. But out of the whole bunch of us, I'm like the only competent builder. So it's really just me doing this part, which will be interesting. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I enjoy building for the most part. It's a lot of build, so I might have to like find a few builders or something at some point for the project. Bro, that's kind of, hey, they both will admit it. They both will admit that they suck at building. Like, Gwiggy will straight up just be like, yeah, no, I suck at building, I hate it. Like, I mean, I think they can follow a pattern. Yeah, but World Edit has plenty of tools that help with that. Like World Edit does all the patterns for you at a certain point. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, but it's definitely not gonna be done for 8 or 9 months. And then we might do like it might be, depends on how many people we can find and how fast the building is done. But and then we'll probably end up opening up like a beta in like 3 or 4 months, depending on where we are at that point, and then we can start getting people to play the beta and give feedback, and then we can edit things from there. World Edit is fast, I know. I don't know what I would do without World Edit, honestly. Like, life would be hard without World Edit. There'd be a lot of blocks to blaze by, and like whoever made World Edit is a genius. Don't get me wrong, I mean, don't imagine the code's that hard. It's just, you know, they thought of that and how much people it's helped and how many projects it's made possible. Like, they're genius. Like, that is, you know, thank you to them, I guess. But I mean, I even use World Edit in single player worlds. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like my single player building world, where I'm just in creative building things for fun. I mean, I've already built a few structures that are gonna go on here, but why would you want a hole finder in World Edit? Filler. Oh, that is a good point. Actually, couldn't use one. I'm pretty sure Vixel Sniper has one. I think. I don't know. I haven't used it too much, so I've only used it a few times. I probably should explain how I got this whole thing. I went to a website. I got the shape by going to this website, and then I just kept. I put everything I wanted. I said new map for like a good 3-4 hours until I ended up on the map that we have here, and I'm like, this is perfect. I want it. And then from there, I did an overlay of it, and then I just outlined it, and now I'm just removing everything else. Basic, extremely dumbed down version of what I did. Anyone was curious. But yeah, pretty smart tactic. I don't remember where I saw that. Isn't there a way to remove it faster? There might be, but I can't think of any. I mean, you also gotta keep in mind, I'm like, these are massive areas. Is there a bucket? There isn't a bucket that would sink everything down. There's one that would add water. if I were to click this and add water, it'd add water to all this as well. So that really wouldn't quite work as it's intended. As, I guess, as I would want it. That's a better way to say that. Yeah, it is a very oddly detailed map that I'm gonna have to spend a while on, but yeah. I don't even have a plan of what the entire island's gonna look like yet, but I do have like what I want spawn to look like and all that. But, yeah. There's pretty cool custom items. I can show you a few that we've worked on actually. Not loading. But yeah. Because we already have a server up and all that with the items, and that's allowed us to start making and testing bosses and whatnot. But that doesn't really do too much for us without, you know, place to put said bosses. But Colosseum. What? I can join Hypixel, I just can't join my own server. What? I've never seen that before. Maybe need like relog maybe? That's weird. Maybe because I'm trying to find a fabric. I don't know. Things are weird. Minecraft is weird. Minecraft thing. Yeah, I don't know. We're still thinking about how if we're gonna add PvP and how we would add it. Because my thought would be we could add something like a Colosseum in there, and that would be pretty hype. You can PvP in there. Then it's like, how do we want that to quite work and stuff like that. So right now, because we also were thinking about making it to where you can PvP on the entire map. But then you'll end up getting like late game players just harassing new game players. Okay. So I can go back to spawn with actual land I can walk on. Okay. Oh, it's a cool weapon to show off. I'll show off one of Chemical's favorites. If I can find it. I think it's this one. Yeah, he just loves this one for some weird reason. Also has this ability, I don't know why. He's obsessed with this one. But let's create like custom items and everything. Even like guns and crossbows and a bunch of other cool items. He does spam it a lot. He's thinking about he's gonna play like the mage class when it comes out because he doesn't play mage on Hypixel. And I was probably gonna play something like rogue is what I was thinking, because rogue's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, you can even make things like everything GUI. I am not depressed. I just woke up, man. Cut me some slack. Okay, gosh, this is harassment. I am. It's just very early in the morning. I think Whip was always my favorite. The best part is we can create 3D models and we can put them in the game as bosses as well. So at some point I'm gonna 3D design a dragon, and I'm gonna have to like rig it all by hand. Well, not rig it all by hand, but pretty much. It's gonna look sick. It's just gonna take me a few hours to make like an entire custom dragon, or quite a few of them, because there's gonna be like an ice dragon and maybe like a fire dragon in different parts of the map. But I am not depressed. That's very insulting. is there going to be a summon class? Count me in. Those are broken most of the time. The closest we were planning on that is if you picked mage at the beginning. I think it was going to be the third tier of mage, because there can be different options. The third one would give you the option of becoming like a necromancer, and then from there you can you lose all the ability to heal except for like devouring souls, which would be pretty cool. And then you could my brain just went like 100 to 0, and then you could grab like mobs to fight for you, and it'd be pretty cool. Like just like bam, like you can cast a spell and bam, they're following you around and they'll fight things for you. But that would be essentially a mid-game class, but we're not quite sure what level of the game is going to be where quite yet. Yeah, I always like the whips. Whips were always the best in my opinion, because they kind of give me gun vibes, but they don't have knockback like guns do. But yeah, knockback guns are fun as well, especially considering you can get an elytra in this as well. You can fly around with an elytra. I don't remember what category chemical put those in. There's gonna be 5 tiers of them, and then you can craft the first tier in the on the main islands, like at spawn. Like the spawn village, and then from there there'd be some more that you can upgrade it to. Why'd I have to make this map so big? This thing is freakishly large. I think it'd be fun to fight some like custom dragons and whatnot. Problem is, I don't think the server's gonna be strong enough to do that. So probably have to upgrade the server when we get closer to that. But that is a problem for another day. Especially considering how big the map is, they're kind of hard. So I'll probably have to, when we get to the point of past beta, I'll probably have to look into solutions for all that. But finding solutions as problems arise tends to be better for my little brain. What do you mean? These? I mean, I don't quite know what it does. It just works weird, and every time I've played with it, it just is weird. Bottom right. This? Oh, these would allow me to only delete land above or below a certain altitude, or paint things below or below a certain altitude. I think there's one other option to it, but that's about it. Wait, no, wrong thing. Because I really don't feel like texturing the ocean as well, so I probably won't do that, but... Yeah, but like, at normal walking speed, it'll take you about an hour to walk from one side of the island to the other side of the island. That's why we're adding things like an elytra, so you can fly around a little bit easier to get places. And there'll also be some way of teleporting places. But it'll have to come at some cost, but the cost is pretty easy to recuperate, is what we're thinking. For at least mid-game players. Early game players probably won't have the ability to teleport. But we kind of want them to stay near spawn until they at least pick a class, and then level up their class 1 or 2 times, and then they can go off and do their own thing. But, yeah. Yeah, just casually just deleting all this dirt. Let me bring up like a little redo here. At some point, once I probably finish the water, I will probably boot it up into like a single player world just so I can personally see how massive this thing is. 'Cause it is not small. But I think the fast way to do this would have been to make everything water to begin with and then add the lands and the inside. That probably would have been the faster way of doing it, but I'm a little late for that idea now. I did, and this was the second best solution of how to do it that I found using this program. And I have looked into other programs, but like none of the other ones do anywhere near as good as this one does. I mean, I guess I have found a few ways of doing this even faster than I have. I mean, before I even started the map, I'm like, what's the best way of going about it? And I found a YouTube video essentially describing that you do it this way. So I can find it again. I feel like I'm going to get bullied for what comes up the second I click this, but that's whatever. I am live. Wow. Well, it's kind of hard to make the groups, and it's, I mean, it might be able just to do just those groups, but then I still would have to click everything right around the entire island anyways. If I'm going to be doing that, I mean, I might as well just do it with the actual tool, and then... But... I do have a few custom brushes for later on to build mountains and whatnot, but... And building is fun. Maybe build a volcano somewhere in there. Maybe you could fight like Hades or something at the bottom of the volcano or something. I don't know, maybe. No, it's don't get me wrong, it's not a very, it's a smart program, but it's not that smart. Like, yeah, there isn't quite a way to do it that way yet. And the program's old, I guess, but. Yeah, I don't know. They really should create like a better auto selection for it, but I'm not gonna go bully them into doing that. The worst part is I'm editing, like you only can edit like one region at a time for the most part, and like massive edits. So like when I was just clearing this out, you can just see just clips every time there's a different region right there. Which really tells you how much I'm actually editing. Like, it is a massive map. It is, like, I think I underestimated how big this map actually is going to be. But, I mean, once I get the basic foundations of it, the rest of it can be done in World Edit, which I do know a little bit more about, and I am comfortable with training in World Edit. But I have to at least finish this part. I don't even know what program it is. What's that, Mother? Yeah, I can go over to the neighbor's house and help you clean stuff. Okay.
You don't need to help me clean. I just want to get curious.
Okay.
I'll clean it.
Okay. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Okay. And I'm back. Woo. Yeah, 2 minutes, ironically. Well, I don't even, yeah, I mean, I can't just send them code. I don't exactly know what coding type it uses, or even how to edit a Minecraft map with code. So, like, how they do it. I mean, it's still a work of wonder, this program. Being able to edit Minecraft maps from, well, here? With a decent looking GUI. I mean, the GUI could use some work, I mean, it could use some coloring and some texturing and whatnot, but I can't really criticize too much. Okay, have fun eating food like a healthy human being. Wow, much being healthy. What the? graduation. I got out to vacation. Uh, yeah, but I was saying to music. But okay, fine, if you insist. Hello, test. Can you hear me? Let me just make it so stream can hear you. Yeah, I was kind of sitting here all alone. So, how you doing?
Good, just got back from the gym. Looking at divan prices right now.
How bad is it?
They keep going up, which is slightly annoying me. Right, like 75.5.
I don't know, I'm just avoiding Skyblock right now. Which I'm clearly streaming something that's not Skyblock.
What on earth is it though?
What?
Whatever the hell you're streaming, bro.
This is me working on our 30,000 by 30,000 map. That is fucking massive. Kill me now. This thing is like needlessly large. And it is getting annoying. Like it is painful. Like holy. Like it is like the scale. I don't think the full scale of it is yet to hit me because I know it's gonna be a massive map. Because I know it'll take about an hour to walk from one side to the other side, but it's gonna be painful.
For which server, innit?
What?
For which server though? Like which gamer?
It's an MMORPG.
Yeah.
Do you want me to explain it out to you?
Sure.
I mean, I did kind of explain it earlier in stream, but there's like
So,
only 3 people watching at the time. What's the best way to explain it? So there can be different classes that you can pick, right? Each class will have different weapons, and it's going to be essentially a massive world that you can feel free to explore however you want, kind of whenever you want. There might be PvP enabled on the entire map, there might not be. It's too early in development to really say like, yeah, or no. But, yeah, there's gonna be custom items, mobs, bosses. You might, think about making a 3D model for a dragon.
but Animal RPG.
What?
Animal RPG. Why do you want to play as an animal?
I mean, you don't play as an animal, what?
Well, what the hell do you mean by Animal RPG?
I never said the word animal anywhere in there, did I?
Yes, you did.
It's
I asked you and you said Animal RPG, and I was like,
like
what the hell?
it's not gonna be like Skyblock Dungeons. It's a massive map. There's gonna be different bosses at different parts of the map. Some of them will have like they're almost like a dungeon going to it. Some of them will not. There's not gonna be islands that you can have. We did think about that. We decided not to go for it because islands are
Pain in the ass.
No, it's not hard to do. I've done it before. It'll only take me about 30 minutes to add. It's just, why do you need an island? Like, I feel like in Hypixel, we have an island, but I'm hardly ever on my island, personally. I feel like I'm not the only player like that. So we're like, you know what, we're just not gonna have islands. Only no reason to have them. But... And the classes are going to be a bit stronger than, like, just, like, you do extra damage with this. It's going to be, like, hard. You only can use certain weapons with certain classes. There's going to be a more of a hardcore leveling up system for your classes. So each class will have subclasses, and those subclasses will have subclasses, and it'll stack up to 7 times. It'll be fun. But at first it'll probably only be, like, 3 or 4. And then after a while we'll add some new ones for more content. But I don't imagine we'll go past the number 7. 7's a good number. So no hype mage. There might be a weapon like hype, but probably not.
No hypey.
There's gonna be several different weapons. It's gonna be cool. I can show you some of the things we've worked on already. So there's like, this is Chemical's favorite weapon so far. And just that. I think you also could throw it, but I don't know if it does damage or not. Or if I don't think it even comes back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he's so obsessed with it. Makes no sense to me. I like this. I like this one, personally. But yeah, there's quite a few different cool things in it. There's gonna be armors and whatnot too. You can even make custom mobs. I can remember what command that is.
Well, okay, I'm tired for some reason. Let me see. How much? 40 mil.
Yeah, there's gonna be like friends, parties. There might be guild system, might not be. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I mean, I haven't worked on that class menu yet, but this is kind of like what it looks like, kind of things it does. I mean, Typical is gonna play mage. I think if I'm gonna play rogue because it's definitely a harder class to play early game, but I think it'll be pretty OP later in the game. And I think another cool one's warrior. Warrior, no. You have more of every stat except for movement speed. Seems a little bit slower, but like you do a lot of damage. Paladin, I'm thinking it's gonna become a tier 2 class, so it'll be like healer. Warrior can become a paladin, and paladin will essentially become like a mix of the two. But I haven't quite made my mind about that one yet. And then marksman, which use bows and guns. Mage things, and rogues would probably have access to some bows and guns, some swords, but wouldn't have access to all of them. And they'll probably have access to a few of their own weapons, but they probably won't have as much going for them in terms of weapons. It's just going to be a pretty cool class to play. But
yeah.
And I don't know if we're going to add a way to make it to where you can reset your class or not. I haven't made up my mind about that, so I'm just not going to say anything about resetting classes, but yeah.
It is what it is.
Like, yeah, this map is gigantic. It is needlessly large.
Why do you make it small?
The whole point of it's to be a massive map, so you can bet your behind I'm gonna make a massive map. Part
Well,
person, I only can edit.
Then you should make it 100,000 by 100,000.
I don't want it to take like 10 hours to walk from one side to the other side of the map.
Yeah, it only takes like 4.
Plus, we always can make it large. We always make it bigger later down the road, anyways. Because currently, it's going to be an island that's surrounded by a lot of water. But yeah.
Oh, funny enough, that's what islands are.
I hate you.
Do you know what? It's amazing that is, isn't it? Like, what's that? In a word you could describe an island, it would be something surrounded by a lot of water.
I hate you sometimes. But yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, we haven't quite figured out how to teleport, make like players teleport forward, which would be kind of nice to have as a thing that exists. But, yeah. The mobs are going to be sick though. Some mobs we have planned. And like one of them is going to be a god that just drops like he's gonna be like a later game boss. But he's gonna have like several different phases. One of his phases, he's just gonna drop a whole bunch of dolphins from the sky. And you have to kill them before they hit the ground, or else they explode, and then they create like a human. Like it'll be a human. It's probably not like a zombie-based mob that'll follow you around. Is there a way to make custom boats? There might be. I'm pretty sure there is a way if we try hard enough. But there will probably be a resource pack for the server that is going to be like mandatory, unfortunately. But that's whatever. It's like, so I mean, like, so when you join the server, it'll be like, equip resource pack, yes, no, and you just press yes, and then you can play on the server. It'll be pretty cool. So that also allows us to make items have custom textures as well, like fishing rods and whatnot. And then, like, yeah, it's like one of the things we're planning on working on was like making it like a 0.1% chance, but like when you're fishing in a certain pond, you have a chance of like spawning like one of the end game bosses with this. But you have to be fishing with a certain fishing rod in a certain pond and a harder to reach part of the map, and then you just spawn a late game boss. Or we're thinking about doing it near spawn, but that would be kind of stupid because spawning a god level creature at spawn sounds very painful.
It sounds funny for new players.
It would be funny, but it's kind of messed up. Like they just see like, oh, there's a horde of players killing this thing. I'm gonna go kill it, and then they get one shot. Like that doesn't sound too fun. I feel like I'd get more intimidated from seeing that than anything else. But yeah, I'm thinking though, we might need a few builders. Because this thing's gonna be massive and there's gonna be a lot of small areas.
Also, I'm trying to do a trade with this guy for his divan. And my man speaks in cryptics. I don't understand 90% of the stuff he's saying.
Why is that? Are you just bad at English? Or do you not speak Skyblock anymore?
Yeah, dude. Basically, I'm trying to buy this divan thing, and he said, right, I said, yeah, with the perfect in, no flawless, and he said, I'm gonna sell them then. So what? I was like, so what? And he said the flawless. Yeah, I was like, yeah, just, if I'm saying I'm not buying the flawless, sell the fucking flawless if you want. Don't bother me.
Why is divans going up in price so much right now, though?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care if it goes back down after I buy it. It's only like 300 mil.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Like, literally starting off, I said, yo, he said, do you know how I go MHM? Like, yes, sometimes. Yeah, no, this weirdo goes MMHM.
Oh.
Like, that I was starting off a warning sign. I was like, you still got the minus set up. He took like almost an hour to respond. He said, sorry, I was doing some with no T's off. We both know that means I'm skipping past it. So I said, so you're still selling it? He said, the weird, of course. And then what you offer, and then basically I asked him like, is it 5 chambers give call? So blah blah blah. He was like, check my Skycrix. Like, I can't be asked. I'm on mobile. But long story short, this guy is a weirdo.
This is really boring.
Well, yeah, so I said, yes, tell them. And if you accept them out, I'll be adding perfects in anyway. So he said, so basically, wait, 310 mil with gemstones or no? Bro, how many times do I have to say this to you? Without gemstones, I'm literally just paying AH price. Like, 310 mil is literally AH price anyway. If he's being that much of a pain in the ass, but if he's doing no gemstones.
I mean, he could just not be the smartest tool in the shed. I like how mad you got when I told you that we were doing this, and you were like, you didn't even invite me.
No, to be honest, I don't even think I was that mad. I was just like, oh, bastard.
I don't know, he came off pretty mad in our DM. You know?
Yeah, bro, when don't I sound like?
That's a fair enough point.
I always have a passive-aggressive voice for some reason. Don't question it.
We have
I saw
your DM finally. We have a test mob and everything to test everything on. That has like 1 million health, and it is actually pretty funny.
Only 1 mil? I'd sneeze on it and die.
Our weapons here do a lot less damage.
Yeah, nah, see, I have a thing called dash kill, and
you do not have
it's
op on this server, fun fact.
Hippity hoppity, it's now my property.
I mean, I guess you, actually, I guess you don't even have access to the panel of this either. When it is on post. Just casually
So I don't think
around
I've ever, I don't think I've ever closed the hosting thing, you know. Let me just get it up. I haven't. I've never closed it because I know I'd never remember how to get back up on it.
I literally have your login information saved. I can.
Yeah, I know, it's the same password you made for me.
Oh. I don't remember what my password I made for you is. But...
It's a basic password.
I like how the server already has like $100 worth of plugins on it.
Oh, now it's being a pain in the ass to find. Valcraft hosted. Address, yeah. That was copy. What the hell page am I on? Why this update has made it a little wonky, you know?
What? I need to update the panel page again. But that's for another day. Every time I touch the panel, it has the tendency to like break. So maybe I need to make like a test panel or something on my computer to do test things on, and then move to like the main panel. Which I mean, I guess that's how most companies do it anyways, but.
Now the panel update, bro, it looks weird.
We haven't updated our panel, our site again, but we have, for context, guys, this is what our panel looks like. I'm not gonna leak anything actually important when I do this. Okay. Hopefully, okay. So this is what our panel looks like. It used to look better, but then the software we use updated. But, so we need to update our panel.
Just kind of slightly check, you know, you're not leaking any of the actual IPs per se.
Oh shit, everything was right there.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
You're not the smartest tool.
Well, technically, I don't think those IPs actually work, though. I don't think the Zeus, whatever it is, .com works. They might. And it's not like most of the servers allow you to get on anyways. Except, I mean,
but this man's like, I'll do this price. I'll do the price. I asked if I buy his crappy Astra. It's a 655 with literally only a titanium infused fuel tank and 3 perfects in.
Well, sell it, obviously.
Yeah, but I may as well just upgrade it at that point.
I think I did the math and it wasn't worth doing that. But...
Exactly, but if I try and sell it, it ain't gonna sell because it's basically just gonna be useless.
You know what? I should go get a trackpad for this. This should make this like 10 times easier to get a trackpad. Oop. Like a trackpad. And like, so I can like draw all the edits I want on instead of like doing it with my mouse. That would make life a little bit easier. I might have to go to Best Buy and go grab a trackpad. That's fine. Yeah, that's character to the map. Yeah, I'll go with that. You really gonna do that deal with that guy though? Even considering how sus he is.
You not noticed what when I don't talk, it means there's someone in my room.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Or I've fallen asleep, one of the two.
Well, that's only happened once while I've been VC with you, so I don't rely
What
on
you've
it.
known about.
I hate you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did you fall asleep more than once?
Maybe. It might have been with you, might be with other people.
That's embarrassing. How do you just like fall asleep in a VC with other people?
Because I can zone people's voices out after a while.
Wow, that makes you tune mine out, doesn't it? Wow.
So I turn everyone's voices out.
Then what's the point of being in a VC? You're not gonna listen anymore.
But I don't. I mean to listen, but there are times where I'm doing something else or trying not to do anything,
Atex, welcome
and
back.
then it will literally just zone everything out without a choice.
Nah, you have to make a conscious effort to tone everyone out in a VC and fall asleep, homie. There is no lying about that.
When I'm tired enough, there isn't.
Why are you VCing with people when you're that tired?
Because I don't get that tired when I'm starting the voice call, and then suddenly way through it, my brain will go, "Do you know what, I need sleep now."
Then you
Then I'll get that
leave
tired.
the VC. I feel like it's a
Well, no, because
simple
what if I don't want to leave the
solution.
VC? What if I don't want to leave the VC?
Well, you might as well leave the VC. Oh, Atex 202, 2002
Bro, just-
said hi.
This man needs to calm down, bro. I'm just trying to think about the decision, and he's asked me so twice in like 2 minutes.
Just ignore Adam.
No, because I might still want to buy it. Oh yeah, the rest of the jumbo backpack sold. So I made so much money off that accidentally.
What'd you do accidentally?
Well, not accidentally, but accidentally, like to help a guild member out. He needed coins, and he was selling jumbo backpack upgraders. So I just bought them and went, do you know what? I'm just gonna buy loads of them, see if I make profit or not. And yeah, I bought like 22 of them, spent like 50 mil total, and then came back and like made 10 mil profit, 9 mil profit.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how things tend to work. It is
Yeah, but it's I forgot how much a pain in the ass it is to make backpacks.
It really is, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you already had the crafting recipe unlocked.
Yeah. I have so much over the crafting recipe.
Oh, why do you have that much? Why?
The crafting recipe for the max one is 100k, and I've got 1.8 mil.
Why do you have so much? Are you okay? Do you need some help? Are you trying to tell me something here, Gwiggy?
Do you want me to tell you my mycelium collection, just whilst I'm at it?
Well, I mean, that makes sense to have it insanely high, because it's still profitable by a considerable
Yeah, you know, like, the mycelium 10, 100k. I have 2.2 million.
Bruh. I agree
I
with
qualified
you.
22 times.
He does love his cows, and I don't know if that's in like the right way he loves his cows or not.
I'm not you, bro. I ain't a weirdo who goes out with weird people or weird things. Yeah, you thought I would move on? Never. You're never living that down.
I just think you're jealous,
What? Cupcakes.
obviously.
Ah! Jealous of cookie. There's more chance I'm jealous of Hitler. Jesus Christ. God,
I don't know. I
I'm
mean,
jealous of cookie.
don't get me wrong. Hitler was a bad guy and all, but like, he got us to space. And he did quite a few other good things, but all around he was a terrible guy. Like,
No. Continue. What are the good things? Come on.
yeah, he literally built the space rocket. I mean, it was just under the American name when it finally went to space, but it was essentially us launching the U-2 missiles that got sent to London because, you know, Hitler decided bombing London was a good idea, not invading, because, you know, he was very smart.
But no, he couldn't invade though. We had a stronger.
That is a fair
What's it
enough
called?
point.
We had a. I can't think of the word.
Yeah, but the fact that, like, he sat there bombing y'all was, like, stupid. Like,
Oh yeah, then we did it back. It's fine.
yay. Yeah. But,
We actually did it better. I'm pretty sure. Like when Hitler thought he was crushing our spirits by bombings. Nah, people weren't happy about it. Of course they weren't. But our spirits were never higher to win the war. He was just fueling our spirits higher.
Yeah, that's like us in our favorite little island that the Japanese decided to send kamikazes to. We saw well that turned out.
I was actually thinking of Vietnam at first, but
oh,
you make it 2 times.
I just find it so funny. They're like, you damaged our boat. We're gonna drop 2 fucking nukes on you now. Like, that is such an American thing to do.
You sneeze too hard to our property. We go boom boom now on you. Enjoy the nuclear welfare, boy. Alright, let me look at these 655s again. So his is just a titanium, what is it? A 655 with a titanium infused in fuel tank, right? Boom, 655. Lowest bin,
Yeah.
right, the lowest bin one is...
I hope you all know I'm only streaming till I build up hype and because I felt bad because I haven't streamed in, like,
240 mil.
But mostly because I felt bad. But like, I did feel kind of bad. It's been a while since I had to get like a decent stream.
Fuel tank equals...
The other day I started a dream and my Wi-Fi just went burnt.
Streaming's alright, you know. You know, I'm big YouTube, I'm a big video man now.
Most Americans aren't the brightest. Hey, I'm an American.
Point proven. Thank you for selling it.
Damn, okay. I mean, it depends on where you go in America. It depends on how smart people you're gonna get. If you go to a place like New York, you're gonna generally find some smarter people. But,
They go, I'm walking here.
and then if you go to some of the more southern areas, you find some of the stupidest people you'll ever see. Or go to a place like California, and you might as well be walking idiocracy.
Hotel, something, you know. Sorry, that was random fall.
That is a fair enough point. I just say Americans do tend to take the cake, though, when it comes to some of the stupidest people in this world. Like, have you seen Americans try geography? Shit's hilarious. It's like, y'all trying to tell me you don't know where North Africa is?
Africa.
Like, how did y'all pass high school? Like, holy. Like, who decided it'd be a good idea to release you out in the world?
Who said you could get out of Africa? Dum dum dum. Welcome to Africa.
That doesn't surprise me. So, I mean, I know to the north you have Canada. And then to the south you got Mexico. I've been to Mexico a few times. I've actually yet to go to Canada, I believe. I want to go up there someday. I know it'll take me like 4 or 5 days to drive there. But
Quick, go now. If you go now, you might make it to the chopper.
I do also want to go to Britain sometime. Come now.
Oh yeah, you come over to Britain. We could spar, you know. Have a spar fight.
I feel like I'll end up on the floor, or I'll come home with more than one news. I was thinking about doing the AZ to London.
The fight, yeah, sure.
Getting on the AZ to London flight and then chill there for a few days, and then maybe go down to Germany for a few days, and then get wasted. Where in Canada do I want to go? See, the problem with that is I don't know very much about Canada. You want some of to see Cam? I do know where Cam lives, so it would be pretty fun just to, like, go up to Canada and just knock on his door out of nowhere and be like, what's up, motherfucker? Oh, it's saving. Yeah, he lives around that area. I'm not gonna tell the exact area he lives. He does live right around there.
Oh, if I go to America, you know, I'll go meet Cam. I'll go meet Cam.
Cam lives in Canada, not America.
It's the same place.
It really isn't.
Yeah,
it's a province. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Ontario is a province. I find it funny. It's like a good chunk of like. Is the music too loud?
So the people want to hear me.
I think that's the sound that's too loud because of how I have it set up. There we go. Okay, there we go. It takes. Yeah, America is pretty chill, but I find it funny, like, most of the Canadian population, lives, like, in southern Canada. like, like, it's funny. If you look at, like, a yeah. Like, your biggest city is, like, almost at the, US-Canada border. It is pretty funny. But, on a history lesson, the only thing about Canadian history I remember is when y'all came down and decided to burn our capital. But,
Oh, something you remember.
how close am I, actually, I wonder? It's starting to look like a pretty sick map, though. Like, you guys cannot deny it's starting to look pretty sick.
It looks very green and blue, bro.
Whoa.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I hate you.
The worst part is I know it's true, you do. Right.
Yeah, Canada is a pretty big country.
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what I was on about yesterday with the DMs I said and told you to ignore,
Yeah.
it was literally, it was just me going through, like, putting clips into the montage, and I was skipping some because I basically numbered them in how many drops I've got. So when it gets to like 9 or 10, I would only have shards, beheaded, and snake rooms, so I had to add some in.
That sounds painful.
So that's why I was just noting them. I haven't actually finished that, you know, because I was a bit in, and then the person I was with was like, why, since it was hard to see, it was like, why don't you have a message pop on screen for each one? I was like, that's a great idea, but I also can't be asked. So I said, I'll think about it today. And then for some reason I said yesterday, and I got back out.
That messed up. Aren't you supposed to release that video today?
Yeah, but I've still got a bit of time. I'm literally, next thing I'm doing is eating, recording, then editing it all. I've already got a thumbnail complete. And then it's just a title. Man's fought ahead, you know.
Wow, so the city I live in, just my city has a population of 1.6 million people according to a 2020 census.
Spicy goblin ting, that is 1 mil. And then how much is this?
Oh, that is funny. Yeah. I live in a pretty big city though, in my defense. Like, I haven't even seen most of the city, I bet. It is that big of a city. But maybe one day I will try to see some more of it.
Amber polished drill engine, amber polished. I forgot it's weird. 400 mining sped. And 100 mining torture. 122 million! Lord Jesus.
Wait, what? Not as Notgodapples. Why'd my name get brought up? You guys are having a conversation in my chat, and why'd my name come up? I'm very confused.
Which chat, you know? Because I when you're in Twitch, you can see the chat on screen of YouTube and Twitch. But when you're on YouTube, you can't see it because of where you put it, you know? Actually, that's a good point. You put it in such a bad position, though, you know?
I did.
No
I just now realized. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just move it like...
No one can see that, bro.
Is that better?
Stream delay.
Oh. Give it like 10 seconds.
15, 20. Oh, you've moved it. That is why in the exact middle.
Oh, yeah, there's 1.2 million people living in Phoenix, Arizona, more or less. What if I put it like right here? Let's see. I think that's a pretty good place to put it.
I wonder how many people are in my city.
Actually, I can edit the chat properties. This chat will be easier to see on stream.
Right. In my city, bro, there's literally like 100 or in between 100 and 200,000 people. I have no idea when this is from. No, this was
Fun fact,
2019.
it takes more than 3 hours to drive from the very northwest side of the city to the northeast side of my city.
Fun fact, it takes me 6 hours to drive from my city to one of the most southern places in England.
Wow.
And I'm north.
Yeah, but your roads suck.
Our roads are better than your roads.
Phoenix roads are not that bad, actually.
Our roads are good.
If you're to do a decent, like, I'm talking about like midday drive where there's not a lot of traffic, like midday on like a Wednesday, it wouldn't be that
On
bad.
a Tuesday.
Because normally at that point you can probably get up to like 100 miles per hour on a freeway, which I think is like 160 or something. But that's not too bad then. Oh, this map is getting painful. Why did I make my map so big? Maybe I should just employ a bunch of like, actually, never mind, I'm not gonna finish that statement. That'd be a very questionable statement. But, goons. Yeah, goons. Let's get goons to do everything for me.
Goons done a goon stuff.
Oh, I wasn't gonna use the word slaves, I was gonna use the word immigrants, but okay. That isn't better. Yeah, I know. I don't remember. I was watching some streamer yesterday, and he was farming, right? I'm like, damn, bro, you got a lot of nice hoes, and YouTube blocked my message, and I was sad. But then he had to manually approve the message for me because he thought it was just funny enough to keep it in live chat forever. That is cold. Like, the coldest it gets here is like 15 degrees Celsius.
But that's like a nice that's a nice temperature summer day.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, a good 6 to 7 months of the year here, you can walk out in like a t-shirt and shorts and you're perfectly, well, actually that's like the entire year. You probably should be walking outside in t-shirt and shorts, but that's not the point. Like, for most of the year, the most you'll put on is like a light jacket. It's really nice.
Right now today it was 19 degrees and I wore trackies to the gym.
Yeah, I feel like that's about appropriate. I mean, but on the flip side of the coin, you have to deal with like 30 degrees. Actually, I don't know, I think it's like 30 to 50 degrees Celsius for a good chunk of the year, but like that doesn't really matter much. Pretty bearable.
I'll be spending that much on this setup, you know?
Well, I mean, it depends on where in America you are. Because if you're in like New York, you're gonna wear like a jacket like most of the year. When I went there, I was wearing like a thick snow jacket. I had a heating vest under that, and I was still cold. Like, I had like a heating vest that like was like kept itself warm. How cold will it be? I don't know how cold it is, but it was very cold. I'm used to the hot heat, not cold. But yeah. I would not be able to, I would not survive a Canadian winter. I know that for sure. Like, I was like, I don't even have...
I become the first human to hibernate. Not going outside.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think I own snow stuff anymore. I think like all I own is like 2 or 3 like jackets. That's about it.
Imagine being in like imagine being in Antarctic winter. You know, like inside, I would just have 50,000 blankets everywhere. I would live in 5 blankets. Like, oh, it's a warm day today. Blanket. 5 times 5.
Whoa.
Oh, it's pretty cold. Best put 20 on.
You see, here we get mussels from like, you know, like those air blowers. What are those called? What are those called? What's the word for it? It blows air out of it. I don't remember what it's called. I don't want to say blower because that sounds kind of weird. But
Sorry, you're what now?
A leaf blower. Yeah, a leaf blower. Well, here.
Sorry,
you gain muscle from like every time you have a haboob here. If you don't know what a haboob is, it's essentially a massive like big wall of sand that just goes through the entire area where I live. It's like a big, because I live in a valley. The entire city is in a valley. And it's just a gigantic wall of sand that goes through. So you have to grab like a leaf blower every time one comes through and like blow off all the sand.
Boop.
Y'all are
Better
children.
boy. Better boy.
But I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Boop.
Imagine your door being
But-
blocked with very hard compassion.
Chat saying the same thing. I didn't even read.
Yeah, I know. But
Boop.
whoa, see, imagine it being so hot most of the year where you, like, the second you walk out, it's like getting slapped in the face with a really hot, with, like, just hot air, I guess. You just, like, with very, very hot air. But,
Since when can Earth have hands?
since it's a very, very hot air, we don't do doors. Wait,
What?
you see that on stream.
We don't do
on
doors.
YouTube.
We don't do doors. We do windows. You dive through the
Doors
window.
aren't a here thing, or anything here. That's pretty chill, I guess. I was thinking about
Doors? Nah, I have too much privacy for no doors.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do without a door.
You'll see me doing your mum.
Wow, such mature humor. Like, I'm laughing my ass off. That was so funny.
I am.
Anyway. Oh, see you next team. That's a fair point. You know, I find funny. In America, there's more guns than there are people.
I know, it's great. Before, as much as I want to speak on how Americans shouldn't have guns, there is that much stigma in America. If I ever lived in America, I would be carrying. I would be a carrier. Like, personally, I don't believe in guns should be a thing, but you built up such an empire of guns over there. I would carry one.
Because, like, the funny part is, like, in my family of 4, I think we easily have, like, 10 guns.
What one do you carry on your daily, bro?
I do not daily carry a gun, no.
Oh, I
But
would.
if I did, I'd probably choose our
48.
9mm.
Depending on how strong I was feeling that day, I'd pick between a Deagle or a Glock, you know. If one day I'm feeling really annoyed, just carry a Deagle.
Yeah. Try shooting one, your hands will hurt a lot. I
That's the
recommend...
thing, I was a goalkeeper for ages, you know. I've actually got the wrist strength. I've got the wrist strength of a god.
I mean, I don't know, personally I'm more of a fan of like a 9mm, that's about what I would carry around. But
Of course we have thought that system.
I don't really like handguns, I'm more of a rifle guy, personally. Like, rifles are pretty chill.
I do agree with one of the politicians. I don't think rifles should be allowed to personally be carried. Like, I don't think people...
You're not allowed to carry, you're not really allowed to carry.
Well, no, but not so much just own one.
Oh.
Like, self-defense, people should own a rifle now.
There's context behind, like the term rifle does apply to more than just, like, your AR-15.
Yeah, the term rifle, if you look back in history, you know, you can see it was the single-shot Molotov, what took about 5 minutes to reload, and there had no semi-automatic. It had a shot an hour, basically, because it was less accurate than if you shot an arrow blindfolded for the first time in your life.
That reminds me, I got my hands on, like, a really old vintage, like, World War I 22 rifle, and I love it so much. It's my favorite out of all of the ones we have. Like, it's a nice vintage, but I love it. It is amazing. The funny part about it is you have to use, like, really, really old, like, ammunition for it, like, ammunition brands. Because the new ones just won't fit in there properly. Yeah, now, Star Hunter, look at how many people... Damn, bro, you really just said that. How many people died of cops? More people die a year in car crashes than by guns, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, well, let's do it in 2021. How many people
2021 isn't a
died...
fair year though, because no one really left their houses for.
No, in 2020 they didn't leave the house. In 2021 most people did.
I would look at
Fine, we
2019.
can do 2019 then.
Yeah,
Fine,
2019
yeah, fine.
feels like a fair year.
How many people died in a car crash in 2019 USA? Oh, why did that take me to a new tab to tell me?
What? Oh, were murders. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing of getting rid of guns in America would be trying to drop the suicide rate.
Right, there were 39,707 deaths from firearms in the US in 2019. In 2019, there were 36,096 people killed in traffic carpings. That means there are less people killed by cars than guns.
I mean, a lot of those are also suicides. I mean, in which case, if they didn't have a gun to do it, they would have found another way. I mean, if you look at Sergeant just paced statistics, I don't know what year, but 19,384 were murders and 24,292 were suicide. So, I mean, more people are killing themselves with guns than killing others with guns. 2020. Oh, maybe that's why, because 2020 is... There was a lot of people were committing murders in 2020, all I'm saying.
In 2019, how many injuries were done by a gun? Injury...
Oh, that is a very large statistic, because there's a lot of
gun.
stupid people that shoot themselves in an accident every year.
USA... Oh, for God's sake. How many people were injured in a car collision in 2019? USA.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm even willing to admit it, as an American, guns definitely do need to be solved here. But we're so far gone, that's just impossible. Like, there's just so many.
Right, let me look. Oh, right, there we go. It literally says in the same post. Let me find. To be fair, there were a lot more injuries by people in car accidents, but yeah. In this fact sheet 2019, the information presented followed 36 people killed. Estimated 2.74 million were injured. That's
It is a culture here. It is a culture, yeah. Okay, in my defense, 90% of those are probably done by women.
Wow. Disrespect. So I'm
Did I
tempted
send
to
you
buy,
that
by the way,
TikTok the other
full-
day? Did I send you that? I don't know if it's TikTok or YouTube short I saw the other day, but it was like an African man. First time there's like a woman bus driver for this African man in his country.
Yes,
And then
you
15 minutes later, he posts a picture of the bus flipped upside down on the side of a road with his vandal all dusty. I found it pretty funny, but especially the way that the guy says it at the end too. He's like, yeah, it was great. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, definitely a questionable subject matter, but it's still pretty funny.
I'm trying to find a guy who's really funny. Like,
Should I just do more streams of this? It's like how we drink syrup like it's water. Who hasn't drank syrup at least one time, though, in your guys' defense? It's pretty good.
syrup.
Yeah, syrup, like maple syrup.
Oh, I don't like it on its own. I like it with something, not on its own.
I mean, it depends on what syrup we're talking about here, though. 'Cause there's different brands.
Golden syrup.
There's only 3 brands I'll tolerate. The ones from Crack and Barrel, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I
Nope.
mean. Miss Buttersworth, pretty good. And then Log Cabin is also pretty good. Outside of those 3, I don't generally like syrup. But you drink it when you're having pancakes. Too bad, fun fact. Someone in this world trusted Chemical with a license to drive a car. So that's what he's doing today. He's learning how to drive a car today. That's why he's not in VC. But how many other? I used to know more Canadian slang, but I kind of forgot most of it. Like that was some Bayer damage. What was another one? More rough you up. Or what was another one? I remember Chemical taught me a lot, but I don't know. I've also been friends with Chemical for like 2 years now, so I guess I can't really speak out too much for him. But yeah. God, isn't this the most interesting content you guys have ever watched on stream, guys? Just me just clicking green stuff to make it blue.
I'm trying to...
All I'm saying is a car. If you're going fast enough in a car, you can hit multiple with a gun. You know, you might. I don't know.
Right, this guy's like, I'll do 600 mil for a drill, which I'll have to upgrade myself. Apples, his mother, be shushed. Oh, actually, I still need to... Why does your mum speak to you like you're a 5-year-old?
I was muted on, I forgot to mute on Discord. I muted on stream though, so at least I did good there.
I still need to speak to your mother. I'm speaking to your father.
Oh,
you
yeah,
sound he sounded like a great chap, although you did a bit late. Sound like a great guy. Still don't know how he dealt with you for 18 years, but yeah, that is something he doesn't know either, to be honest. And I need to speak to your mother. Sounds like a lovely woman and great fun.
Maybe one day. I'll think about it. I'll let you talk to my mother one day.
Although you will have to say my name for me because you'll be confused, and I'm not going through that ordeal again.
I don't know why my parents don't understand that concept. Like,
it was traumatizing.
You should give me an intern spaceship. What does that even mean?
His thing might have just worked his height to space. Like his phone or something like that.
Maybe. Internship? What do you want an internship for? Okay, guys, trust me. I'm gonna keep streaming this, and eventually it'll get more interesting. Okay, trust me. It'll get more interesting eventually.
Bro, I don't know how you had anyone watching before I joined this. Like, I'm barely making content here, but it's better than when it was.
Right. Well, it'll get more interesting once I start making and fighting bosses as, like, to test. And once I start playtesting it, that's when things will get more interesting. Just right now is map design. Once I start building things, it'll be pretty cool.
The only thing you've done is change from green to blue.
Yeah, I have, like, 4 viewers right now.
I'm carrying. Yeah, I'll take the credit, bro. Oh, have you seen my new custom message when people leave my Discord?
Yeah, good comment.
Apples, have you seen the message when people leave my Discord now?
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it like no clout or something like that?
Yeah, the person has left, sad face, not my free clout.
Internship, school. He had a good convo. Yeah, me and a few people had a good convo before you joined. The embarrassing part is I started streaming and I was streaming for like 10 minutes and I had to like go do something. I had to go drop my sister off at school. And then I come back for like 5 minutes and it's like, hey, I need you to carry something over to our neighbor's house so we can wash the dishes. For context, we're remodeling our kitchen so we don't have like a dishwasher right now. Yeah. So I had to like go help my mother carry things over.
Apples, by the way, I might end up buying this whole thing for 600 mil with perfect topazing, which is 40 mil.
That's expensive. Excuses. Well, I can't, stream and walk next door at the same time. Fun times. I mean, at least I had this text document up at least,
Well, come on, show us the text doc. I want to see the fancy text doc.
What's that?
Oh, you didn't even make it bigger, bro.
Nah, I I could.
You should have
was in
made.
a
You
rush.
should have.
Yeah, it'll get really fun though once I start designing and fighting bosses. So that's when these streams will get more interesting. Hopefully. But he left us for a whole 2 minutes. That was the second time I left y'all. The first time I left y'all, it was a good like 10 minutes. But like, we ignore that. See, it's starting to come together. Like, just use your imagination a little bit. It's starting to look pretty sick.
Come on, you should make a fat-ass island on the island, like in the middle of that lake.
But it's right here. This isn't a lake. This is the ocean. Any thought of Minecraft dungeons? I might get it.
But what do you mean it's a dungeon? It's surrounded by land. That's the definition of a lake.
I hate you. I played it. I don't know. It looks, and I've heard good things about it, but I don't hear people like consistently play it. Wiggy, you should get it too.
On top? What?
Minecraft Dungeons. We should do Minecraft Dungeons collab together.
What the hell's Minecraft Dungeons? What?
What are you, stupid? Yeah, it would be pretty cool though. Me and you, we do a collab, we both play Minecraft Dungeons together, and then, you know, it'd be a pretty fun stream.
This guy's trying to make me go to 600 mil, so I'm saying 599. He's saying I like roll. He likes whole numbers. I'm like I don't. Just I don't even know if it's really much profit. Like not profit, like savings. But at this point, I don't really care. He don't know that.
Oh, y'all should subscribe to my YouTube so I have more subscribers than Wiggy. Speaking of which, Wiggy, what are you gonna pay me up for the beating the Classic 3?
When are you getting your ass online?
It actually has been a hot minute since I've been online. What was our? How much was it over again? It was like what?
5 mil.
5 mil. You could have just got away with giving me 3 mil.
I don't care, to be honest, mate.
That's a fair point. That's right. Easiest 5 mil I ever made, even though it only took me like 20 hours.
To be fair, I am disappointed in myself. I did too much sleeping.
Wow.
Do I need cakes? Oh wait, I might actually not be able to give it you right now. I'm doing the deal. 1 minute.
Okay. Your mom. Wow. First thing I see when I get on Hypixel is your mom. Actually, I just bought you man cakes real quick. Oh, I love you.
Wow, I thought you weren't with cakes anymore.
I hate you. He plays fair. I did play fair. It was... You could eat me. Bro. Yeah, no, our challenge was first person to get to... For context for everyone in the stream. Our challenge was first person to get Classic, Diamond 3, and Duels. Gets 5 mil from the other person. And you know what? I got it yesterday, I think?
Yeah.
Now I have that Classic Diamond 3.
I'm close to Diamond 2.
I remember I got Diamond, and then I took the next day. I got Diamond 2 and 3 in the same day. So I got 200 wins in a single day. Let's look at my stats for Duels real quick, so you guys can see actually how bad I actually am at Duels. Hypixel stats. It is bad. I think I win like 1 of every 3 or something stupid like that.
Oh no, that's compared to me. That just means you've done so many more games than me.
I have. It is actually embarrassing. Where is it?
I'll get mine up as well.
So that means I have the average KD in Classics of 0.6. That means I'm dying more than I'm winning. I've lost over 1,000 matches, and I've only won
Wait,
700.
you've lost over 1,000 matches?
Yes, I've lost almost 1,200 matches, and I've won 700.
Duels, let me find Classic. Classic, I have lost 323, by the way.
I want to see the Bed Wars. But Bed Wars is a little bit better.
Before you move on real quick, go. Your KD is what?
My KD
0.6.
Yeah.
Mine's 1.75. My win
this is
loss
harassment.
Is 1.77.
Oh yeah.
You may beat me, bro, but you have over triple my deaths. For 150 more wins.
I hate you. Okay, you know. No. Okay, you wanna look at my Bed Wars stats? I haven't played Bed Wars in a while. I used to do it a lot with chemical, but level 25. It's a lot of iron I've collected, holy. But I mostly played 4v4s. KD of positive KD in the, you know, for the most part. I love how in solo I have 0 kills and 7 deaths, but that's pretty embarrassing. What's the doubles? 1.26 KD.
Oh wait, let's compare. Oh wait, this is actually a fair comparison because I never play Bed Wars.
Win to loss ratio? Oh. 0.05.
Wait, what game mode are we on about?
Bed Wars do doubles.
Doubles, my win to loss
think
ratio
I've
is
only won
0.12.
I think I've only ever won 1 doubles. I've played a lot of doubles as like.
I need to play Bed Wars. You know, my KD shocking.
I mean, I have an overall KD of 1.09, which is pretty good.
No, I only ever played Bed Wars when I was terrible at the game like you. So I've got less than 1 in everything. I've got a negative KD in everything.
I mean, that's better than my 4v4s, which I mean I do have 19 beds broken, which is actually pretty funny, but like... Also, I like how I'm Guild Master, just want to flex that real quick. I'm Guild Master in my guild, that means I'm cool and pog and shit. I have 30 friends, that's why I don't actually want any more friends on my friends list.
By the way, Star Person's asking if you want to do Bed Wars.
Oh, I'm just not... I'd rather... I want to work on the map a little bit more before I take a break, just something like Bed Wars. But... One side...
Look in chat. Get party chat.
Party chat?
Yeah, you weren't using join the party, you're invited. I said Star Person after it, and he said Star Person in caps.
Bro.
He's insulted.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Plus, I'm not gonna play on 1.19, I'll have to relog on 1.8 for that.
Right, 8 Perfect Jade has been ordered. 8 Perfect Amber has just been ordered.
Yeah, guys, this is the most interesting content you guys have ever seen, right? Yeah. I feel like your stats are like godly and you're like a Bed Wars sweat.
I can look at Star Persons.
No, I'm looking at Apex.
What is Star Person? I'm gonna look at Star
In
Persons.
my defense, I'm not good at PvP. I've never claimed to be good at PvP. I'm not really that good at PvP.
Right, Star Person. Well, I picked up a 49. Ooh. Bed Wars.
Like
okay, they played less Bed Wars than me. Duels. They have played less duels than you, Apples. Funnily enough, they've only played UHC, Sky Wars, and Bridge. For a total of almost for a grand total of 8 kills or so. Wait, is that no? Yeah, 8 kills. Is it? Yeah, 5 through 8.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. PvP, I don't know. I've really found PvP to be all that fun personally. I mean, I enjoyed it back when I played Bedrock Edition. If you check my old account, my old YouTube account, you can see my old Bed Wars, and you can see my own PvP clips on Bedrock Edition. If you guys ever find my old YouTube account.
I can send it them.
No, please, no. Save me.
Do you know what? I have 3.7. I'm sorry, I actually just realized how many people have died to the Void in Skywars. I've got a total of 3,208 kills, but 3,741 wins. That means over 500 people have died to the Void or died before I could hit them in a duel.
Whoa, I mean, what else do you get for playing the worst duel type in all of Hypixel then?
Sorry, Mad goes bad?
Probably, actually, yeah.
Oh, Star Hunter sent me a classic duel request.
You're gonna get destroyed, homie.
Bro, he's got 8 total wins. Wait 1 second, Star Hunter. Let me...
Skywars just full of hackers. Believe it or not, Classic has more hackers than Skywars does. Because Classics will reach on you. like they'll turn on like 0.5 reach, but they won't do anything more than that. Skywars hackers
won't do anything until they do everything.
Yeah, Skywars hackers will just turn everything on.
Bro, Star Hunter, you're the most
Bedwars?
annoying person to go against. Oh, I'm bowing you.
Bow
Bro, he's literally just in a
spammer.
corner spamming his fishing rod.
Dodge his rods.
That's what I am doing, but when he's spamming one every like 0.5 seconds, not even that, like 0.25.
That is fair.
There's a couple what do hit. Sure, in a minute I know his fishing rod's gonna break though.
Fishing rod doesn't break, does it break?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I just don't use rods.
Easy.
Yeah,
Destroyed.
Just do a
Try
private
clicking.
game. Just do a private game, obviously. Private game and remove the rod ability. Just remove rods. Rods are good. Rods are really good if you're against people that with like 20 block reach. Not 20 block reach, but people with really long arms. You know what I mean?
Wait, how many people are killed in traffic accidents in England? How many people die?
Traffic in England only goes like 5 kilometers an hour.
No, we use miles per hour, bro. So everything seems slower.
Y'all really use miles per hour.
Yeah, 2019 UK, right?
Because like I swear, everywhere I've traveled that's not in America is used kilometers an hour. So I just kind of figured you guys did.
No, we use miles per hour.
Really? Crazy.
Yeah. Do you know what, actually, wait, how many times bigger, wait, this is a whole different tangent, but may as well go on it. Population of England, population of USA. Right, now we do that, 329.5 million divided by 55 point, I'm just going to say 56, it's like, yeah, that was old. Actually, when were your statistics? Why are our statistics outdated?
We do a census we do a census like every 3 or 4 years. Is what I mean.
Yeah, I'll add 1 million to what it was then. Okay, you have 5.78071 divided times more population than us, but how come you have almost like 30 times the amount of traffic kills?
Population to. I mean, I feel like that is one of those things that goes up exponentially as your population is high. There's more drivers.
But you have so much more landmass to like spread the drivers across.
I think like 50% of our population lives in like 6 states or something weird like that.
Yeah, and you have about 5 states bigger than England.
A lot of people live in Texas, California.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that is okay. I think you named. Right, let me look. Wait, no, just one second.
Traffic is the worst traffic. I am convinced. Like, in the world.
Alright, states bigger than England, right? So, what were the places with the most?
Texas, which definitely is bigger than.
Yeah, Texas is bigger. There's 11 states, by the way, what are bigger than England.
California.
Yep, that's on it.
It's another pretty big state.
I didn't see your.
I know Arizona's a pretty big state, but I know its population
it's bigger than
is pretty
England.
lacking. Is it really?
Yeah. Yep.
That's funny.
By the way, Star Hunter, I didn't see your dual request. I made another one in a couple minutes. Come on, guess some of the other states what are bigger than England.
I'm gonna maybe Utah.
Utah. I don't think so.
But Utah and Arizona are like the same size. What?
Arizona might just be bigger.
Maybe.
Arizona's apparently 1.21. Say again.
Florida.
Wait, you said Florida is not. What was the one you said before Florida?
I said my next guess is. And then I was like, waiting for a second.
I thought it was a state. Florida ain't.
Another big state. Louisiana. Is that a state? Nevada.
No, it's
Nevada.
not.
You're right. Nevada is a massive state. I forgot about.
Nevada.
Yes.
Yeah, Nevada's on it.
Yeah, Nevada is a massive.
Don't
state.
be looking at chat, bro, because they might have cheated.
What do you mean? They're here to help me. You know, I have as Sector Blade would say, voices in
Right,
my head.
so what you said Texas, California, Nevada, Arizona.
Yeah.
Come on, there's still 7
Oh,
more.
Alaska's definitely bigger.
Yep.
I don't know how I forgot
Let me just see
Alaska
what-
existed.
Let me just see what your chat is saying. Oh, thank God they didn't tell you that one. Come on.
Why is my lizard acting up right now?
No, don't get sidetracked. Come on.
It's just trying to like climb right now. I don't. Oh. It's another chunky state.
Beginning with O.
Oklahoma?
No.
It's like the only state I can think of that starts with an O.
I don't think you said it.
Oklahoma's the only one
Oklahoma.
that really starts with
No.
an O. Orlando. Orlando's a city, is it not?
Oregon.
Oregon. Oregon's not that big. I've
It's
been
bigger than
there.
England.
It's really not that big.
Oh, it's bigger than England, apparently.
Well, that's bigger than. It's really not that big. I could. Fuck. Well, in that case, I'm gonna guess Washington, because Washington and Oregon are the same size.
It doesn't say Washington on it.
Bro, what? You all know Canada minus will be part of the United States. I'm gonna guess that.
Well, it's not on the list, but of course it's bigger. Clown.
No. I don't think Canadians could live up to like the American lifestyle.
Come on, there's still more. There's still more. You gotta say.
What's another bigger state? The fact that I don't know. Okay, I give up. Like, what are the other ones?
Well, I'm just gonna go through them. There's Alaska, Texas, Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, California, and Michigan.
Bro, I tried 2 of the 4 corners. Arizona worked, the other one did not, so I just assumed the other 3 would. I mean, the other 2 wouldn't. And the other 2 were on it. That's annoying.
Lol.
They're all more or less the same size. If you look on like a map. But I mean, Utah and Arizona and the other 2 4 corners would be Colorado and New Mexico.
Don't like that. Oh, resend me a request, I'll hunt it. Now I'm actually looking.
Anyway,
still wait longer.
I'm hungry, so I'm going to snack real quick. And I'll be back. I probably won't be gone for like 2-3 minutes. But then I'm probably gonna get like actual food order because I actually haven't eaten breakfast yet. So, what should I have for breakfast, y'all? Thinking about getting a breakfast burrito delivered to my house. I can eat a breakfast for breakfast. And like that's kind of weird to eat on stream or something. But I'll be back.
Well, that'll be.
Oh.
Star Hunter reset.
I could use a few name ideas for this island. Because for the entire game mode really needs a name.
Quickie on top. Do I hear Quickie on top as an island name? I hear Quickie on top as an island name. Go to. I'm gonna go for a sec of the food stream. Tell him that. Yeah. Right. I'm gone. Alright, I've got to go for food. Then.
I need a better name than that, Star Hunter, gosh.
Well, going on top would be the best name.
No. For an entire server, essentially, we're gonna name, like... I guess the server and the island can have two different names, but... You know, maybe OG's Alabama. Bro, Alabama's filled with incest. Which I find funny. You know, the state I live in has a higher incest rate than Alabama does. Wow. It's just harassing. Like, I mean, personally, I don't care if you're attracted to your cousin. Just don't do anything. You know? Or, you know, you do you. You know, if your child ends up being, you know, special. You know, not our fault. But, kind of weird. You know what? For the next... Until I finish my snack, you guys ask me any questions, I'll answer it 100% honestly and truthfully. I don't care what the question is. I'll give you my straight up opinion on anything you guys want. You know, just go for it. You guys can even try to cancel me right now. I don't know what URK is. I'll be 100% honest with you. But I'm gonna go with yes. It sounds like it'd be a decent place. How do I feel about the N-word? Fun fact, I am mixed, white and African American. Oh, Alabama? I'd care less for Alabama, honestly. Like, going back to the N-word. Personally, I don't say it, even though I am very mixed between, like, black and white. I don't personally say it. Because, I mean, I don't really care if someone else uses the word personally. I think that if everyone said the word and no one cared, it would have no power. But, you know, that's a lot of ask from people. Or if they used it properly, like how it was originally meant to be used, then it'd be fine. But I think it's really just people using it improperly is really what ruined the word. It's not meant to be an insult, it's meant to be like a compliment. But, yeah. Any other questions? I'm almost with my snack. Am I racist if I make monkey sounds to everyone? No, that just means you have a weird kink. All I'm saying, you know, if you're going around making monkey sounds at everyone, going like, ooh, ah, or whatever, monkey. Oh, it doesn't make you racist, that just makes you look weird. And I mean, you know, you do you, man. I don't judge. If you're want to run around making monkey noises, you know, that's on you. But I wouldn't say that's racist any amount. I mean, you know, the whole meme saying reject humanity, return to monkey. But people will say I'm racist when I do it. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be going around making monkey sounds, you need to embrace your inner monkey. You need to forget how to speak English. You just need to, you know, start throwing poop at people. Because monkeys do that, do they not? My lizard just looked at me the weirdest way when I said that. Well, I mean, okay, I mean... Well, yeah. I feel like the whole meme, it's like, I'm not racist, I hate everyone equally. Like, I mean, technically, yeah, you're not racist. So, I mean, if you do it to everyone, you're not racist. You're only racist if you target a certain group of people based off of ethnicity, looks, or background. Anyway, I'm done with my snack now that ends your guys' Q&A. You guys could have asked me like any IRL questions about myself, but no, y'all were asking about my opinion on the N-word and racism. Good job, guys. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Do you know the... I don't even know how to pronounce that, let alone, like, nor do I feel like taking a guess at that. I feel like I'd end up, like, accidentally, like, annihilating the world or somehow magically summon a fireball if I tried reading that. Which, spoiler, isn't what I'm going for. But, you know, maybe. It's a discussion about... No, I cannot. I am not that geographically smart. But a discussion if something is okay or not. In my opinion, if you want straight up my opinion if something is okay or not. If you do something... I only can name Ontario, that's all I really can name. That's the only one I really know about for Canada. But going back to if something's okay or not. I've never been to Canada. I've only been there like once. I know I've seen and I have heard of some of the other ones. I just don't remember them at this current moment. Anyway, back to what's okay or not. In my personal opinion, I don't care what you do as long as it doesn't affect me negatively. Well, okay, that's. In my defense, I'm an American. We all know we're graphically challenged. Good excuse. Exactly. Like, I'll be honest, I'm American, but I cannot name off all 50 states. I could probably only name off like 20. Maybe. On a good day, I could probably name off like 20. There's a lot. Isn't there like... So there's 50 states and there's 3 territories, which are not states because we're terrible people. My opinion, though, Alaska really should be divided into 2 states, and Hawaii should be... They should get their statehood revoked. Because they don't meet any of... there is a place where you can commit murder. Aren't there 8, not including territories, in Canada? Or is it 10? Times like this, I would find a 3rd screen. I'm looking at getting a 3rd monitor, though. It should be pretty sick. So right now I'm at 2. But I want like a 3rd monitor that's really big for whatever I'm doing, and then I'm gonna have 2 side monitors, one that would have like stream chat on it, and the other one would have like Discord. 13? Well, I mean, y'all only really use like 4 of them. Gross. Gator is pretty good. Oh, I love when I'm trying to edit an entire region and this program just says nah. Technically speaking, yes, there's a place in America where you can commit murder, and it's not that they can't do anything about it, it's just, it's a legal loophole that's not been used yet, so they haven't fixed it because no one cares to actually try it. But in theory, if someone did try it, then they would come up with a fix for it. Because it's technically, it's like, what you're... Yeah, the whole thing around is kind of weird. I think my software crashed. How did I forget about Quebec? Quebec and Ontario are like the two I probably should have known. That's embarrassing. The rest of them, to be honest, but like. Where do you live again? I feel like this is just you guys just bullying me for being an American at this point. Netherlands? Netherlands has different provinces? Y'all aren't even that big! Why would you have more than one province? I gotta say, like, what? Well, this island's gonna be pretty cool, though. You guys still haven't given me, like, any good name ideas. Maybe I just need to put, like, a fantasy name generator, and I just need to keep generating it until I find a name I really, really like, and that's what I'm gonna call the island. Speaking of which, this stream is sponsored by Biocraft. Fun fact. Biocraft hosting and Biocraft Minecraft server. I don't remember what the IP is for it, but like, it's some. I think it's Biocraft on that. But kind of embarrassing considering it's my server. I don't know. It needs my loving care. That's why I'm working on this, because this is pretty fun to work on, and you know, free content. I only can pronounce some of those. But like, the Netherlands aren't that big. Why do you got so many? Prince Edward Island. I think I've heard about that, the whole story behind that one. But Prince Edward Island. Remember one time I was in school and we were just in the back of the class messing around because like class was over or something, but like the teacher couldn't let us like leave yet, and there was just like a Newfoundland. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Like we were just in the back of class. There's like gigantic world maps. We just started looking at some of the island names that were like the smallest islands on the map. We just were laughing our behind off because some of them have some really funny names. Because it's also senior year of high school, so it was a bunch of like 17, 18-year-olds just messing around. Because we all wanted to be done with school at that point. I mean, I guess we all are now, but, you know, several months later. I guess I left school to go back to school. But yeah, I've never heard of Newfoundland. Is that the one you guys share with the... You only mean like 2 provinces. Isn't it like late for you? Greenland. Yes, Greenland. Don't wait. No, it's not Greenland. No, you guys share a border with another country because it's on like a very small menu island. You guys decided to split like half and half or something stupid like that. 19. Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. I mean, that's a little late, but not too bad. Really, don't you have better things to do with that late at night? Like sleeping? Or that's better than like watching me stream? I mean, I don't mind, you know. Okay, Greenland. Greenland seems like a very interesting place to visit, but like... I don't like its name. Its name seems very deceitful. Your school starts next week. Oh, that sucks. Actually, no, that's not too bad, I guess. I feel like that's a good time to start, actually. I mean, I already started my school, and I still cannot stand it. But... oh, that's not too bad. Internships should be pretty fun, though, for the most part. Start on the 7th? Oh. That's not too bad. You know what? Maybe once I reach like 1K on Twitch, I'll do like a lizard reveal, because he's just sitting there on me sometimes. But I still need a place to follow my internship. I think it's cool that other places in the world just like encourage internships compared to like here where it's they don't really have internships. I mean, there's options, but it's like you cannot do that and school for the most part. It's pretty stupid how it works here. But, I mean, the American education system isn't all that good to begin with. So, I mean, you know, that's the thing. Google Maps and look at Canada and the Netherlands. I mean, I know where they are on the map. It's just my hands are a little occupied. Yeah. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to get like, what are those things called? Look, what are those things called? Like the trackpad. I really want a trackpad. Trackpad would be really nice for doing what I'm doing right now. Even if I have it for just a few days and then I return it to the place I buy it from, so I don't have to like actually pay for it. But you know, I discovered the other day. I discovered VTubers, and it changed my life. Like, my life will never be the same now that I've discovered VTubers, you know? It's not even that weird of a concept. Fine, start to Google Maps. I lost my screen chat one second. Can't see it. Oh, there we go. Is it weird? Is what weird? Oh wait, that revealed a little bit more information than I should have. I mean, I think that was like centered on my address. Yeah, I got that thick, chunky boy up there. I do not live in New York, fun fact. I've been there a few times. I've only been there once. I had a good time while I was there. I've been Florida, Texas. I've driven through some of these. I've been New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Nevada. Oh, I've been up in Oregon, Washington, California. I've been up to Wyoming, Idaho, but only once. I've been to Washington, D.C., which really isn't in a state. I've been to Chicago, which is pretty fun, actually. But, and I went to New York one time. That's about it. Yeah, I know. I still don't really particularly care. You guys know I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Even though that's like really oddly centered on the main cities in Canada. Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec. Isn't Quebec like a mostly French-speaking city? Yes, okay. I do know some stuff about it. I've always wanted to go there. I want to go up to Niagara Falls, but like that's... See, I love how most of the roads are down here. You go up here, you don't really see too much. Like, at least in terms of like main roads. Quebec little preference. Moose Jaw. What were y'all on? You named that? Moose Jaw. That's pretty funny. Moose Jaw. Oh yeah, Moose Jaw. You know what? How do I get Street View? I want to see this. Wait, I want to see what is this big building over? Wait, there's a big building somewhere. I want to go see if I can find it. Yo, this looks sick actually. This is a pretty cool area. What is this building now? Right up here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, how do I go back to... Oh, there we go. Expand, maybe? Nah, that's not what I was looking at. That's what I wanted. Why is Google Maps so hard to work with here? What if I go like that? Oh, there we go, okay. Just page back. Okay, we ignore my just blatant, okay, so I'm gonna go over to the Netherlands first, which is... I thought it was somewhere right around here. I thought it was in Europe. Am I wrong? Holy shit, I am a fucking American, holy. Why does Germany have no roads that you can explore? Next to Germany, left. That's... inside... Where? Oh, we just forget, I just don't know my rights and lefts, okay. How do I turn Street View off? There we go, okay. Left of Germany. So there's good old Netherlands. What is this? Anyway. Amsterdam. I've heard good things about Amsterdam. And then... I always wanted to visit someplace like Lithuania, or maybe even like Norway or Sweden, but that's pretty cool. Let's see, Amsterdam seems like it'd probably be like one of the bigger cities here. Street View. What does this place look like from the outside? Yo, that looks sick actually. What's that look like right here? Yo, they mapped the inside of the museum? That's pretty cool. They really spent the time to map inside of the museum. That's cool. So you can explore a museum without going there. So what's the whole point of paying to go to a museum? Even a little tells you what it is. I'm a really big fan of these types of artwork, but... Let's not look too far that direction, actually. That's pretty cool. What else isn't there? That's pretty cool. You can see the inside of the museum. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty chill. What if what are in these currents area? That's pretty cool right there. I'm assuming this is done by paint and ink. There's no print area. But... go into that room. Okay, I can. Okay, yeah. I saw one for a second there. Oh. Maybe next stream we need to do a museum tour of this museum. We just the entire stream is just me touring a museum for like half an hour. Anyway, back to sitting here making my piece of artwork. That's very beautiful. Prove me wrong. Okay, the north. I already closed it. No. I want to show you a lake. You live next to this lake. Saw her enter house reveal? Question mark. I just misspelled maps. It was pretty embarrassing, actually. Okay. See, I did better this time. I didn't accidentally almost reveal where I live. So the Northwest Territories, is that what you said? One second, I don't actually see a chat right now. No, but cool name. Where about? Great Bear Lake. Great. What are y'all doing over there in Canada? Holy, y'all really just named the state Great Slave Lake. Is that the one you wanted to show me? Like, what are y'all up to? Y'all really just called this lake Hotta. Like, it's a hot lake, but like you didn't want to call it like damn that lake you're looking kind of hot. So you just put like you essentially just did it in reverse afterwards. For us, we've been in New Jersey as well, wherever that is, somewhere over here, I think. You know, while I was in New York, I should have asked if we could go up to like Canada for a day. To at least say I've been to Canada, but you know, too late for that idea. Look at Banff. Where is Banff? Look at the mountains. I'm assuming these are the mountains you're talking about. Pretty thick mountains, if I do say so myself. British Columbia. Where about is that? Queen Elizabeth Islands. You must really like Queen Elizabeth, gosh. Beside Alaska. Oh, right here, okay. Well, I'd say Northwest Territories is more next to Alaska than British Columbia, but I mean, sure. Okay, the one we're looking for. Okay, Banff? Where's Banff? Between Alberta? How else are you supposed to pronounce it? Banff? Like, Banff. Like, ban and then put an F at the end. That's a weird way of... Okay. Fort St. So over here some way? The mountains are cool. The mountains do look like they might be a little sick. How big are the mountains out of curiosity if I go like right here? Oh, that's some pretty cool scenery right here. Flowing water, that's something you don't see a lot where I live. Just flowing water. And crusty ass water. But... oh, this is pretty cool. My mom always told me not to stare into the sun. Now I'm blind. This is a really long string. Clicking here forever or find anything else. Dude, GeoGuessr. No. No. No, I would suck at GeoGuessr. No. No. Maybe another stream. I'll try GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr 1v1. I would like to get this map, at least the outline of the map done like today, and finish it with water. But I mean, I've already spent like 6-7 hours on the map. Most of that, I guess. No, I think actually, yeah, that might be about total by now. I spent like 3 or 4 just doing this outline. Now I'm having to do all this, which is fun. But you know, 18 live at home, and I have a part-time job, so I mean, I guess I don't have anything better to do objectively. But it's a job that pays full time. Oh, I forgot. I must have to study like Greek mythology here soon and learn all that, so I can like properly display bosses and whatnot, like the correct way they're straight, like with showed in mythology. And I've always been fascinated by it, but I'd like to do some more research on it before I start like blatantly doing a lot of it. One second, my lizard just really wants to get out of his cage. I'll be back in a second. Are you okay, buddy? Okay. Orion the Hunter. Isn't that the story the constellation is based off of? Are you okay? I put my lizard on my shoulder to see so he would stop complaining, like making a lot of racket in my background. I don't 100% remember the story from it, but I have heard it a few times. It's a pretty cool story if I recall correctly. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do Greek or like Rome-based mythology, but like they're pretty similar to begin with. But it'd also be pretty cool to make like a dragon. Are you all good, buddy? Are you gonna sit there and complain? Or are you just gonna sit right there? I'd prefer if you, you know, we're not next to my headphone. Anyway. The Caribbean. I've been in the Caribbean a few times. Where? Hell if I remember. I've been there several times on different cruises and whatnot, but I don't exactly remember like the exact name of the city, of the islands and whatnot. I know I went to Jamaica one time and I did not like it at all. Like 1 out of 10 I would not recommend. But I mean that is personal preference and what I experienced there myself. But I don't even know if Jamaica's considered Caribbean. I've been to Panama, Costa Rica. I don't think I've been to St. Lucia, but I think I've been to St. Martin. Have you seen the canal? The Panama canal, pronounce shit. Have you seen the canal? I thought it was pretty cool when I saw it. And then I remembered like everything went to go making it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The history behind it's also pretty cool in my opinion. But I mean, it is very subject to opinion. Nice. I don't think I've ever been on a cruise that's gone through the Panama Canal, but I've been on a cruise that's gone by it. Are you okay there, buddy? He's just like putting his claws in my back. I know of a way to make the software faster. So I don't have to sit here and like struggle as much in the most basic tasks. I need to zoom in a little bit more so I'm not spending as much resources just rendering out everything. I probably also should get rid of that as well. Damn. You dodged a bullet right there, or tactical nuke, however you want to view that one. this is some really boring content, I guarantee it. Really, huh? That's a long time. I mean, that kind of makes sense, considering all things that happen, though. Now he's running down my back, and I feel like he's gonna get on my chair and then jump off. You want to sit on my desk? What? You can sit right here, buddy. Okay, okay, let's stop. What are you doing? Now he's just on my desk. I don't know what he's doing. How long have I been streaming for, out of curiosity? How long does it say I've been streaming for? Because I don't quite know. I don't like time that stuff. You're active. I prefer if you were active. Almost 3 hours. Okay, that's good to know. I might stop at 3 hours because a long stream. I guess now that I'm not in a VC with anyone, I can change up stream settings a little bit back to what I like a little bit more. Nothing on desktops. Now I can play my music and I can hear it. Yeah, and see, just like that, you guys can't hear it. It's pretty cool. What do you want? You're back? The worst part is I already just set up my stream to not be in a VC with someone and then you join. Like, I was sitting here vibing to music now and then all of a sudden you join. You're a pain in my behind. I hope you know that.
Wow. Let's see how he treats his own viewers.
You're not a
loyal
viewer.
viewers.
You're not a viewer.
Correct, but the point still stands.
But it's you. Exactly.
Or I'm looking so poor, and I'm gonna lose more money.
You better get mining once you get that mining set up. And not do a
I
chemical.
can't promise.
Just don't do a chemical and never use it.
I can't promise anything.
You're terrible. I love how long it's taking the software to load now. Just like the most basic things I'm trying to do. Since I have 2 viewers on Twitch and 0 on YouTube, but I have 1 thumbs up on YouTube. I feel like every time you stream, you get more people from YouTube. Every time I stream, I get more people from Twitch. It's kind of weird.
Feel happy I subscribed.
Wow.
Nerd.
I subscribed to you.
Exactly. You owed me it.
I don't owe you anything.
1 second. Someone's door keeps slightly hitting, and it's driving me insane.
I don't know. I might sub stream, I might not. We'll see when I get there. But I guess I am home alone today till like 1 o'clock my time, and it's currently 10:32. Because you guys can see that on stream, because I'm streaming my entire screen, not just like a part of it. Because that's just how I roll. Partially so I can do things like bring up the map. And like accidentally almost reveal my location. There we go. Let's load that.
Doubled.
Boulder.
Right, it cost me a whole 1 coin to remove the rough gemstones from the armor.
Why would you put rough gemstones in an armor set?
It's to show what the gemstone slots are open.
But you can see the gemstone slots that are open.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard, like, because it's just slightly different color of grey.
Yes, you're right. Yes. We've gotten really good at this, ironically.
There we go, full set of perfect gemstones.
What a waste, honestly.
Meh, so it's your mum.
How about this? You give me 900 mil, and
No.
Chemical
I don't
owes
have
you
that
a
anymore.
bill now. No. See.
I don't.
I'm
God,
selling.
that's basically nothing happening. That's
No,
basically.
yeah. I'm selling his debt to me to you for that much money. That seems like a steal.
I'll
Should you
have
ever
to
pay
pass that because I've only got 750 mil right now,
that?
all in purse.
You're poor.
Yeah, if we ignore the 1 billion bank.
You're bro. What? So did you not buy that chimera thing you wanted to buy?
I'm gonna buy that next. I'm gonna grind the money from mining for it. God, look at this man with 11 mil in his purse.
Sometimes.
Sometimes that's a good improvement.
I have 2 mil in total. Well, I mean, Cookie has like a what is it now? 13 bill net worth.
I don't know, you know, it's moving mad, it's moving mad.
So is mine. Like mine said 4 bill the other day when I checked it, and I'm like, I know that ain't right.
That ain't it, chief.
Yeah, I'm more than willing to admit I'm rich, but I don't have that much.
You rich. Nice joke. I get the joke.
I'm in the top like 6%. I feel like that's more or less rich.
Actually, what is my net worth right now? Let me buy this drill stuff and see what it says.
You know, we'll probably go down considering the drill item.
Perfectly cut fuel tank. Do I want that, or do I want the other one? Fuel tank. There's a gemstone fuel tank what has 50k fuel capacity, but it's 36.7 mil. Or there's a perfectly cut one which has 100k fuel capacity, but it's 82 mil.
How often? I feel like 50k is enough to begin with, though.
Yeah, but if I'm in a good lobby, it will only last. Like that 50k will last so long. We'll have to go to nucleus and. Oh, I'm just gonna buy perfectly cut.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet.
Let me ignore the guild with that one because everyone will go against me for that. What else? I need a amber polished drill engine. Yeah, that's not cheap.
No, that's not.
122 mil down the drain. What is the last one? Oh, a sunny side goblin omelette. Claim these 3 things, go over to Warp Forge. Okay, apparently I don't have that destination unlocked. Try and find where Warp Forge is. I keep accidentally going there, but I don't know where it is.
It's a hard place to describe where it is.
Oh, I found it. Accidentally again.
It's not too hard to find. It's one of the biggest.
Oh yeah, I
areas
forgot.
in the
I can sell its current fuel tank for 19 mil back.
That's pretty good though. Yeah, you can make some money back during the whole process.
Click to install. Click to install. That's really looking schmexy. Alright, let me change lobby, see if my API is updated. Now I change lobby. It has? Yeah, it has. Alright, let me slash network. I'm betting it's like 11 mil now. I bet it's dropped. I bet it's tanked.
Probably means spend money on drill parts. Just 1 minute left. Until what? 3-hour mark?
Oh no, it's 13.5 bill. Yeah.
I hate it.
I have no idea how.
My man literally has my net worth plus 10 bill.
I'm in top 0.4%.
See, you know you're not rich when it doesn't say what number in the leaderboard you are.
I'm 1,000 from 56.
Oh. I mean, I've met someone who was in the, the top like 200. I met someone
who was first.
Ooh.
Well, he was first until recently. Conventionality / snap do me. No, he was first for. I don't actually know why he got wiped. For some reason, he got wiped.
Bruh.
They were a god tier AH flipper. And they were just like they rocked AH. It was like they had like 122 bill net worth when Swavey had like 80 mil, and that was without properly including all the skins and the Black Necron. This was before the reset out of Black Necron and stuff like that.
Why did he get wiped though? Is the better question. Because I know he was rich, and I know he was legit.
Idea.
He was legit. I will cover him in that.
I have no idea. He was banned 53 days ago, and yeah.
53 days? Didn't they go on a big ban wipe like that long ago though?
No idea. They do it like every week or two, depending.
I mean, 53 days ago, isn't that when the big gemstone happened? That they decided to ban a bunch of people, but like not not change the prices of the thing?
What was it 15H? I can look when he was last on. Was it him?
I think he got banned and all that, yeah.
Well, he last seen 85 days ago on one of his profiles, but his other I don't think it was that, because if it was like 15H, I think they just completely deleted his profile.
Well, yeah, they would have, yeah.
Yeah, the other guy has like just a completely blank profile, like not deleted though.
Oh. Yeah, rest in peace. He was the greatest there ever was, and my man got wiped. And maybe unless he wanted to quit the game and he did something to get wiped. I mean, I can imagine that. I mean...
Bought a Duke Titan.
Buying a Duke Titan won't get you banned, but...
Yeah, it does. Half the time it does.
Does it really? I thought they just get rid of the item.
Not always. It depends on... it really depends on the value of the item half the time. It's like kind of like the admins decide, do they remove the item, do they wipe you, or do they ban and wipe you?
That's stupid though. It's like you just bought a Duke Titan on accident. Like, that's the reason you get wiped. It's like thousands of hours that could be just gone because the admins are too lazy to do their shit correctly. So they just ban you? You actually bought a Duke Titan, that's kind of stupid.
Bro, I'm trying to message my friend, and he keeps getting off online for like 10 seconds and going offline before I can message.
Oh, bozo. I'm gonna end stream because I'm tired.
Oh, little boy tired.